Yo, what's up? It's your boy E Complete, E-Rhyme Sports in the building. Just recapping the Super Bowl, man. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. They got it done. 41-33. You know, when you start to look at it, look at that. 41-33. Nick Foles MVP, 373 yards passing. One interception to Harmon, but it was, an accident. Look, Corey Clement, 100 yards receiving, 4 receptions. They ran for 164 yards. They ran the ball. Jeffries got a touchdown. Torrey Smith played good. My issue is more about Bill Belichick. What happened? Why did you bench Malcolm Butler? Would the Eagles still have won? Maybe so. Patriots missed 2 field goals. That could have been 41-39. Things happen. Eagles miss extra points. I think this game was won on the fact that Doug Peterson was bold and brave. Nick Foles was able to handle the pressure. And at the end of the day, even though they didn't get to Brady, they didn't really sack him or none of that stuff. They played a great game, and then finally at the end, Brandon Graham gets it done, the sack fumble. But that play before the half, Trey Burton touchdown pass to Nick Foles, the direct snap to Corey Clement, that was huge. And I think you got to give Doug Peterson, Frank Reich, an OC, some props, Jim Schwartz. Next year, after the season, people will be looking at Frank Reich and Jim Schwartz as potential, coordinators that could get hired. As you see the Colts with McDaniels and Patricia with the Lions. But Bill Belichick's pride, ego, it's not just Malcolm Butler. It's Jamie Collins. It's Chandler Jones. Hightower was hurt. Mankiewicz retired. Edelman was hurt. No excuses. The Eagles, their best offensive lineman was hurt. Peters, their linebacker, one of their best linebackers was hurt. Darren Sproles, and then Carson Wentz. Okay, so injuries were on both sides. The Eagles, you could say, had more. I think the penalties were like 8-2 or 8-3 favored of the Eagles. So the Patriots got a break. You could say the Corey Clement catch was not a touchdown. It's a touchdown in anyone's eyes, but in the rules of this season, it wasn't a touchdown. But I thought the refs made the right call. Zach Ertz was a touchdown. And I think not having Malcolm Butler was huge. Because he could have been on Nelson Aguilar, who, had, 8 or 9 catches, 60-some-odd yards. That's a big deal. So one of the better corners in the game. I don't get it, don't know what happened, except that he was told right before halftime, right before the national anthem or the singing of it, that he wasn't going to start. And he had tears in his eyes about America the Beautiful or whatever. He was crying because he wasn't playing. And then Eric Rowe, no disrespect to him, had 4 tackles, didn't do anything great in the game, but he could not handle Jeffrey, Aguilar, Smith. And you needed those corners. You needed to have your second best corner, because then you would have had your third or your first best. Because you could debate if Gilmore is better than Butler. Anyway, look, Belichick messed up. We'll find out the answer. Gronk's talking about retirement. He's not going to retire. Brady's not going to retire. Belichick, I doubt if he'll leave. He might, though. He might want to be like, leave you in a bad place. But at the end of the day, Doug Peterson, Nick Foles, Zach Ertz, Corey Clement, Malcolm Jenkins, this all year was the team of unity. When you think about the protests, when Chris Long donated his salary and he put his arm around Malcolm Jenkins, who had his fist up. And this is, Malcolm Jenkins led the committee to try to, basically, get money for police brutality and to try to talk to police forces and stuff. And I just think it was meant to be. So I think unity wins over hate and Trump supporters any day. So take that, Captain America, Brady. But anyway, Brady played great. 1,151 total yards record. No defense in this game. That 4th down play by Zach Ertz, the great pass, Nick Foles, that was bold. That last drive, forget a 4-minute drive, I said in the pregame. That was a 7-minute drive to end the game. They went from 9 minutes down to 2 minutes, and Brady had a shot, and then sack fumble messed it up, kicked the field goal. They had another shot, couldn't get it done. So Eagles, props, mad props, mad props. I love the Hall of Fame and the postseason awards. Brady MVP, Gurley. Justin Timberlake, he was good. Not bad, not great. Wasn't great. Commercials, I like Tide, M&M's. Eli Manning, Febreze. My sons, boop, don't stink. That was hilarious. Anybody that has sons or kids, I got 4 boys, comedy. But another season has ended. 110, 111 million people watched it. The ratings were great. And I did say he would do a Prince tribute. He didn't bring anybody out because he thinks he's big enough to carry it. He really wasn't. It's only a few. U2, Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Beyonce. I don't think Justin's on that level at all. So I'm in, I'm out. And, without a doubt, the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Ugh, I'm a Steeler fan, so I don't like the Eagles or the Patriots. But look, man, and the Eagles have 21 out of 22 starters coming back. Carson Wentz should be back. Maybe we'll see about Nick Foles. Vegas wants to say Patriots are the favorite. Prove it. You're not going to have Malcolm Butler. You're going to fix up that secondary. The defense isn't that great. You'll get Edelman back. Deion Lewis might not be back. I think the Eagles should be the preseason favorite without a doubt in Atlanta, Super Bowl 53. We'll talk to you about it. E-Rom Sports in the building. Peace.